My name is Lorraine and I help people live with passion, purpose and positivity. Welcome to my channel on this autumn morning. It's a Sunday actually. I couldn't resist sitting in my garden to show you this beautiful tree that's behind my garden. All the autumn leaves, all the different colours. It kind of blends in with my fence as well, amazingly. I thought I'd just make a little bit of a change to do it for my garden. So let's dive right into the video. This video is called How to Connect to Your Inner Child. Now you must think, well, am I inner child? I'm not a child anymore, I'm an adult now. But that part of you that was a child years ago is still inside you. All them memories, all them thoughts, all them feelings and how you're brought up, they're still very, very much a part of who you are. And when you're able to go back in time and connect to that inner child, you become very powerful, because then you become more aware of things that are happening in your life that happened years ago and that are still affecting you. And I defy anybody that says this isn't happening to them, because I can assure you it is. But it's being done on a subconscious level, so you don't know anything about it. But in this exercise, we're going to talk about going back in time and you know, connecting to your inner child and how to do that. And it'll become very beneficial and very powerful, because you'll become more aware of what's happening and why it's happening. First of all, I'll tell you a little bit about my experience, and it's only recently that I've become aware of different things in my childhood and how they're playing out in my life. And one of the things was when I was young, I'd say, you know, all my life really, my dad, well, my mum and dad were like old school. My dad went out to work. My mum had a little cleaning job, but mainly her work was to look after the children and do the housework. And that's what it was like these days. I mean, it's all, everybody's got careers now, and that's how it should be. But back in the day then, that's how it was. And my dad was a very, very hard-working man. And he was a carpenter, and he had this job, and he would be out all day, come home really tired, and he would come in, and I distinctly remember him ignoring me. He used to ignore me as a child, because in those days I think children were heard, you know, seen but not heard. And he used to come in from work and tell me mum what sort of day he's had, you know, what he did all day. They didn't talk to me. And I used to think, why doesn't he talk to me? Why doesn't he talk to me? And I do realise now that that now affects me in my life today. But the good thing is that I've become aware of it. And I don't blame him. My dad's dead now, but I don't blame him. I don't blame anyone, because blame is a very victim way of being. But becoming aware of what happened when I was a child has made me more aware now of why things are happening. So it has affected my relationships with men, and I've felt insecure, like even in my marriage when I've had relationships. But now I'm aware of it, because I used to think I'm not worthy enough, I'm not worthy to be even spoken to. And even I married a man who used to barely speak to me. It's amazing really how things replay in your life. And oh my God, it's been such a revelation knowing this. And I've known this for a long time, but I've worked on myself, I've worked on my self-worth. I now love myself very much, and I know that I'm worthy of a great man who's going to talk to me, who's going to pay me attention. But that's just one thing of my childhood, and I'm not going to go into great detail about other things that have happened in my childhood, because there is a lot of other things. And again, I'm not blaming, and I'm just becoming aware. And I just want you to realise that you too have an inner child. You have a child inside you, and if you delve back into your childhood, try and remember what things happened, how your mum and dad related to you, even your siblings. Did they bully you when you went to school? Were you bullied at all? All these things make up the person that you are, and if you delve back, you might think, hang on, That's why I keep getting that thought. This is why I'm not feeling good enough. This is why I'm not feeling smart enough. It's another thing mum and dad, so they used to have 11 plus years ago, and I was quite bright at school, but I missed the 11 plus, which meant I went to grammar school, which was the highest school, by one mark. And I remember my mum and dad being so disappointed in their bedroom about me not getting it, you know. And I think, you know, that must have affected my sort of thoughts about whether I'm clever enough. But I now think I'm a genius, actually. I keep saying that to myself. So yeah, so these things I remember, but not to dwell on them, but to like know that my inner child is still in me. And I did this amazing audio yesterday from somebody called Cute Blackson about going, you know, connecting to your inner child, and it was so powerful. In fact, it was so good and it was so beneficial to me. I'm going to put the link below in the description of what I did. And it's just an audio. It takes you 45 minutes through this process, this visualization process, where you meet your inner child and you love your inner child. You know, you sort of say to your inner child, I love you. I forgive you for everything that's happened. I'm now here for you. You talk to your inner child like, you know, you're the adult and that's the inner child as you, but you're talking to it. You're saying, I love you, I appreciate you, I forgive you, it's all right now, I'm there for you now. And like, hug yourself. You know, I did all this yesterday in this guided meditation. And, you know, this is how to get back to your inner child. First of all, you know, delve deep into things that are happening now as to what, you know, and what happened years ago, you know, like anything. It can be anything. You know, little things have come to me when I've thought, oh, that happened as a child and this happened as a child. And this is why I think this is why I do that. But being aware, you're more or less there, because then you can work on them beliefs and thoughts, and, you know, you can turn them round, reframe them, reshape them thoughts and say, hang on, I'm powerful, I'm worthy of in this world, you know, I'm worthy, I'm clever, I'm beautiful, I'm everything that, you know, that God gave me. And yeah, so it's an enlightening experience. That's what all I can say is to go delve deep into your inner child and just you know, hug yourself, say I love you, I really, really love you. Look in the mirror even and say, you know, I know, inner child, that, you know, that you've been through a lot, and, you know, this has happened and that has happened, but I'm now there for you. You know, keep saying it over and over again. It's very powerful, and you'll feel so much better in your everyday life when you realise these things that are going on. Because from the age of 0 to 7, we're like sponges. You know, everything that our parents tell us, and the teachers and other children around us, we believe it, we take it on board. So our beliefs aren't our beliefs, they're somebody else's. So create your own beliefs, a belief that's going to empower you and uplift you and give you the most amazing life. Yeah, so yeah, this is from my back garden anyway, and it's a lovely, bright, sunny day. I think I'm going to go for a walk, actually. And I hope this helped, and try it. I'm going to do some more videos on this inner child work, because there's so much to it. And even Louise Hay, she talks about it a lot. She talks about the inner child in her book, You Can Heal Your Life. And it's a book that's close to my heart. It's one of the first books that I read on this journey to personal growth and development. And she does a lot of mirror work as well, which is very powerful. So yeah, I'm going to do some more of that and tell you my findings, and, you know, so that you can benefit, you know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you really enjoyed this video, please press the like button, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification. I'm going to put a link below of an ebook that I've created that it's in PDF form. It's only 28 pages. It's called It Works, and it's by an anonymous millionaire who wrote it 100 years ago, and it's a simplified version of the law of attraction. I highly recommend it. I'll also put a link to my website, my Facebook page and Instagram. I hope you have a wonderful day, everybody. Blessings, much love, and namaste.